Okay. Kayla got the 111, the 111. Sipping lemonade, throwing light shade. Okay.
I'm just trying to make my way to the top. Ain't no other way I'm gonna stop. I'm just trying to let this shit rock. 501 nigga to the right. I'm just trying to cop a couple bops. Make my way around a couple blocks.
Hey everybody, it is Kayla Got the 411. I'm back for another What's Good episode. Today I have the R&B group Tak3. Now on this show I asked everybody, what is good with you? So how are all of you doing, especially with COVID? Have y'all been good and your family been good?
Yeah, we've been good. We've been good.
Definitely.
We got a lot of work in during the quarantine, but we've been good. We've been good.
Yeah, I wanted to know that because I asked a lot of artists on this segment. Like some of them said that they kind of hit like a writer's block, and then a lot of them said that they kind of use their time to just make music, you know, in the house. So how did you all spend the whole quarantine thing?
Really, it helped us actually because we didn't have to go to work, so we was just in the crib. Just hey, let's make a project. That's when we became. When we had the idea of Tak3's J Frame 2. So we started planning that out, and after that, we went from 7 songs to 14 songs to 19. So we got a lot of work.
It was a crazy journey actually. So me and WAT we was rooming together, and so COVID came down, so we had to stay home. Laid off on jobs for that, but we took that as an opportunity to just focus on Tak3, and so we just all in, every day just working on this project we call J Frame 2 that we dropped last year, and it helped us out because we was able to focus, like I said, and just focus on the craft and put out the best product that we could put in.
Biggest take, the biggest take from the quarantine and the pandemic was because we record our own music, like we produce ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have nobody else. Like we're not in no studio. Like we don't got no somebody that's mixing and mastering us or engineering our music. WAT.
Y'all music sound good. Like normally I listen to everybody's music, before I do the interview because I like to, know what I'm going into. Like it sounds really, really good. And I was going to get into that later in the show on like who has role. But this is actually my first time having a group on here. So I want you all to just introduce yourselves, and because currently you are not with them right now. You're in a different state, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you go ahead and introduce yourself. Yeah,
so we are Tak3. I am B Laster, also known as Bryson. I'm B Laster. To the guys, that's Box right there, and that's WAT. We are we call ourselves Tak3. We are a R&B, Trapsoul genre group that's based out of Little Rock, Arkansas. We like to call ourselves storytellers as well with some of the music that we put out, because we have a gift with our creativity lyrically with telling unique stories, especially with the project that we just dropped, J Frame 2, which was about a year ago. And so we definitely transition. Like I said, as y'all know, I'm in another state, so like sometimes that be kind of like difficult. But we definitely, like I said, since being a part of Little Rock, like and being from the same area, anytime we come home or anytime I'm back home, it's like we always on the grind to eat and work on music because they know I'm not home for long. So when I'm home, we work on music. But that's who we are. It's a little bit about who we are.
Yes, sir.
And what are you all names also?
All right, so I go by Box, BOX. It's real simple, but no. So I've been having that nickname since I was a little kid. But actually, so B Laster, Bryson, who introduced him, that's actually my brother. So
because y'all see y'all.
Yeah.
Right. So, I was like, wait a minute, I'm looking at the same guy. Like, are y'all
you know exactly when
right. But like,
we a year apart.
we all family. Like so, like WAT beside me is my cousin. So we not only have we grew up with each other. So we know each other like the back of our head. Chemistry has been there, and so we've been doing music for basically since we've been alive. Every day we've been dancing. We've been doing everything.
Been dancing.
So, but yeah, so
I like that you all are related because I was actually talking to another artist and she talked about being in groups where they try to put you with somebody and you don't know them and it normally never works out. But you all are family. Like you can't break up because y'all family. Where y'all gonna go?
Exactly.
We're gonna see each other tomorrow, so we might as well.
Exactly.
Right. So do you all come from a musical background? Like when was it for you all where you all got together and said, we're gonna become Tak3, we're gonna do this?
We've been dancing our whole life together, performing on different stages here and there. And we just came together doing music because it was like, we've been performing this whole time doing dancing. So we already used to crowd participation, things like that. And we we're really good at this music stuff. We can actually write, we can rap, we can sing. So we can put this together as well with our dancing as well. So how we just put that together.
We got some family members that's also like musicians and artists, singers. We actually got a actual cousin by the name of Farron Rochelle. Shouts out to her.
Yes, sir.
Was on here. Y'all kids are bearing too. It's small out here.
It's a big circle. We all family. We all related. So
definitely.
Because the person who actually introduced me to Farron, he actually told me he said there's a lot of talent out here in Little Rock, Arkansas. So when I had heard you all, I'm also seeing the talent too. You get a lot of artists on this segment, but a lot of people don't really say they're from Little Rock. So I think it's dope for you all to be repping where you from and just pretty much giving other artists the opportunity to come out and say, hey, I'm from Little Rock. And all are a trap soul group. Now, for people who are a little bit more older, they think of that old sad R&B. How would you describe your sound to someone who's watching this and like, what the hell is trap soul?
Bryson?
So like to probably the younger crowd, well, I would say about age group around 18 to that like 30. You're probably like familiar with artists like Bryson Tiller or Ty Dolla $ign or K Count, folks of that nature, where they took the artistry of R&B and soul, which was singing, and turned it into a rappy, trappy sound. So where you get a lot of your auto tune, you get a lot of your like rappy, but it's still on an R&B type beat. That's where the trap soul comes with us. So when you hear us on the music, WAT, he always singing. That's how you know that's WAT. Be Laster, I'm always rap. So we combine the gifting of him singing and my ability of rapping, putting our pens together. And I think that's what makes our sound very unique, because a lot of groups, you'll see like a big singing group or you see a big rapping group, or like you don't really see too much like a singer and then a rapper, and like they utilizing it, like, combining the gifts and putting it together. So that's where the uniqueness of it comes with the R&B as well as trap soul, because I feel like WAT, he's bringing that R&B soul and that sound on the choruses and through his singing, and with me bringing saying a little bit of rap, but we still using it on a R&B platform. It's like you bringing in that trap, bringing in that soul, and you combine it together. That's where you get trap soul from.
Yes, sir.
I think that was a great example, because I don't know if you all remember when Usher put out that album with Zaytoven, and everybody was like, what is this? It was a trap soul. He pretty much was R&B, mixed it with some trap, And I think of the older generation, they ain't really understanding. But if you listen to Bryson Tiller, the people that you named, they are perfect examples of trap soul. So I think that was a great explanation. So you all latest project, Sorry for the Takes. I love the fact that y'all put 3 singles on there too. That was very, very, very clever. Tell me what, did you guys purposely do that?
Honestly, no.
What?
To be honest, we didn't until we realized that, hey, we put 3 on there and we Sorry for the Takes, take 3. So it just felt right.
Yeah, that's the first thing I noticed also. So what were the motivation actually creating that project? Because all 3 of those songs were so great, like it makes you want more. So what was the whole vibe going into the studio creating that body of work?
Really, that was the point. That was the point. You can talk about that, B. Lasty.
So we, like you said, we dropped Just for a Moment 2, J From 2, about a year ago. And at the moment, like I said, we all knew that the pandemic was like very, very, very heavy. And I wasn't coming back home as often. And this was my senior year of college. So I wasn't home as often. And so we had dropped a single earlier that year, I want to say in January, which was Ride, and of 2021. And from Ride up until, is it July now? And Sorry for the Takes came out beginning of July. We ain't dropped no music. And so we was always working on music, but it was such of a split because I wasn't coming back home, was finishing school, and was kind of like settling down for a little bit. And so once school got out and we were like talking, we were like, man, we ain't dropped no music in a while. You know what I'm saying? We need to get back into the groove. We need to get back hungry. We already had it before we dropped Just for a Moment 2, J From 2. We already had a mixtape that's coming called Take 1, which is Sorry for the Takes. Sorry for the Takes is the opening of the mixtape that's about to drop. So Take 1 has already been discussed a long time ago. So we felt like, okay, this is the best time. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to bless the audience and the people that support us with a 3-song EP, which called Sorry for the Takes, because we have been gone for a long time. And also, if you go and listen to Just for a Moment 2, and you listen to the songs on Just for a Moment 2, or songs before Just for a Moment 2, and then you listen to Sorry for the Takes, you'll start to see a shift in not only just the production side of the music, but our writing is getting a little better, clever. Our audio, our recording is sounding more clear. And so we're, like our music is growing, it's elevating. And so with this project that's coming up, Take 1, this Sorry for the Takes was like, okay, they ain't dropped no music in a couple months. We give them 3 songs. They like, ooh, this is nice. They get the feeling. That's why I'm so glad that you had that feeling. Like you said, it makes you want more, because now they get the feeling like, okay, I need more of that. You know what I mean? So then when we drop Take 1, which is gonna have about 8 or 9 songs on there, it's like now you getting a full body of work that people, are not even used to a different sound. That, we want to keep elevating our music, still staying true to our roots, which is that R&B and that trap soul vibe, but it's like elevating with the different beats that we choose and the different way we write. And WAT, like I said, he mixes and masters all of our music. I know you said that's the segment that's coming up. So he's becoming crazy with what he's doing. It's like the stuff that, I hear, I'm like, bro, like, you cold, like you real sweet, you real nice with it. You know what I'm saying? So the Sorry for the Takes is the opening of Take 1, which will have 2 volumes on there, which is going to be very, 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 very unique. And so it's just like, we got a lot of music that's coming, and we've been quiet, but we adopted this little saying, no days off, and to keep working now, because we was quiet way too long. So now that Sorry for the Takes out, the mixtape is coming, 2 volumes to it. It's just be prepared for it, because it's gonna be real nice.
Yep. Did somebody else say something?
I'm sorry, what you say?
I talked about you roles. That was actually the next question. Like, who does what when it comes to creating your music? Like, I want to know, like, what is the process for everyone?
Well,
Go ahead,
actually,
Box.
it's actually interesting because we really, how we create our music, we create it together. It's like I wouldn't say like it's kind of like a road thing. It's just like we kind of feed off our everybody energy. Like, I mean, we never know. Like, we might just be chilling, like, cause just go to the studio, just go to the crib, just chill, and then like, all right, let's make a song. Let's make a song. Oh, what you think about this? Oh, this sounds cool. And then, all right, well, we make a hook. Like, we make every part together most of the time, other than like the verses, but like the hooks, the chorus. I mean, it's all like, okay, which does this sound good? All right, yeah, well, all right, WAT, we want you to do the hook, we want you to do the chorus, but we'll help them out, come up with some words, and then just based on like we just need a topic. Let's talk about
how we come up with the songs. We like listen to a beat. Okay, we feel the vibes. Yeah. And then we like, okay, give me a topic, give me a sentence. Okay.
Definitely.
It's about cheese. Okay. All right, let's
go.
Parmesan. Okay.
Give me something.
Give me a topic and I'll write something.
But I like the way we do it because it's like not only it allows us to be creative, but we also build off each other. So the chemistry is constantly building. We constantly working with each other, and so like, I mean, I love making music with these guys, man. It's just it's so fun,
One another too, like the way you all talk is because you all are just have such a caring relationship with one another. Definitely. So it's like all want to see each other win. Like you all don't have out, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he's getting more on this song, like
so the kind of the unique thing. So like you said, here when you listen to our music, WAT, it's a guy, saying, with the glasses on, you feel me, with the hoodie on. He make that's who you gonna hear singing. You gonna hear me rapping. Box, he got a very, 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 very big impact in the group that a lot of people don't really notice. Some songs he's on. There's a couple songs that he actually gonna be on this upcoming mixtape, but he really kind of like manages us. So you know what I'm saying? He done got us booked for some performances. He take care, like we just got done doing a photo shoot about 2 weeks ago. He took care of that. Anything like business related or Take3 wise, like he's always, the one that's managing social media, boxes over all of that. And so he got a very creative way with his marketing schemes, and he always pitching his ideas. And so his work is not in the forefront because he's not more so in the music, like he's not so more so putting out the music where writing his lyrics like me and WAT is, but his work is very, very much needed to be praised and credited because he do a lot of great work. And as far as me, everybody probably can tell I'm probably like the most vocal at the group, probably like the most the spokesperson. So love it. I'm like I'm very like I probably bring like the energy to the group. I'm very, very, I feel like where I go, it's like where they follow, because like performing live or, doing interviews, like they know I'm gonna talk. They always say, B, you take this, B, you take that, B, you take that, and they kind of like, it's like a healthy balance that we know each other, we know where we at, we know our roles. So, that's the unique thing about us is we know our roles and we execute in that.
Trio in my eyes. You have somebody that's gonna make sure that y'all get to y'all meetings. We know Box, he gonna make sure y'all was here on time.
I'm gonna hold it down.
We know that that you're gonna make sure all the questions are answered and stuff like that because you're the vocal one. So I really think that is really dope that you all have kind of everybody know their position and you don't have to worry about these other groups going through. Speaking of other groups, we know that some of our favorite artists like Beyonce and Michael Jackson and Bobby Brown started from groups. So what type of advice would you give to other groups who have some concerns about being in a group with peers, whether they're family members or people that they just don't know? What type of advice could you give to them that you have learned by working with each other?
That's a really good question. What I would say though is like I said earlier, we know each other. So if you're doing music for the right reason, and if you're working with each other, I mean, there should never be like really any problems. But like you know, focus on your craft and don't get caught up into what other people want. You know, you gotta stay on the right path, stay on which stay true to yourself, stay true to what you want to do. Like we say, we call each other storytellers, you know, and we always go bring that storytelling vibe, you know. But you know, we can always branch off and do other things. Like we're just creative like that. So, but if we know our goals and if communication, keep the communication, you know, don't be afraid to, you know, give out ideas, even if it's different from somebody else, you know, because it's a group, it's not one person, we all feed off each other. And when we know that we working together to get to the top, to get to where we want to be, and there should never be like, you know, I just don't feel like I could be in this group anymore. So my advice to anybody just in a group is just work with each other, love the music, love the process, love the journey, love every moment and embrace it, because you know it's nothing like working with somebody, because you know people work alone, they lose themselves. You know, they lose themselves to the fame, to the industry. And so when you got people around you keeping you, you know,
keeping you grounded,
right?
Keeping your ego in check.
It's just, man,
I think also because Box is saying a lot of good things. One thing that I would encourage for people that's in a group, one thing that we do, especially me and WAT, like we give each other constructive criticism. Like WAT would tell me like, that verse ain't it, bro. Like go back and rewrite it. And I be like, sometimes it'd be like, dang, bro, I feel like I wrote it. Like cruising. I don't know your favorite. I don't know what's your favorite song on Sorry for the Takes so far, but cruising. You said what?
I love chilling.
You love cruising.
Which one is it? Chilling or cruising?
Cruising.
Okay, cruising. I like. That's the one I say.
So cruising. I had to write that. I had to write that like twice over. He was like, it was good, but he was like, you know, like I feel like you can come harder. And so it's like because I respect his craft and because I respect him so much, like because WT is so talented. If he be like, bro, like it's hard, but it can be harder, you take it back to the drawing board and you just rewrite, or you figure it out, you know. And I think that what I would encourage for people in the group. It's like you gotta be able to take the constructive criticism and you gotta be able to give it and dish. Like if you're gonna dish it out, you gotta be able to take it too. Because that's the important. And like one thing that we do in a group that I would encourage also is like anytime we making music together, but anytime anytime we own music, I'm trying to murder him. Like I'm trying to kill him. Like I'm trying to kill him. I'm trying to make sure my verse is better than him. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to make sure I don't want nobody to get on the, you know, list time music and be like, I mean, because most times you hear is WAT gonna do the hooks, like he the hook king, been calling him hook king since forever. But I don't want nobody coming over there and they just can't listen to WAT and they ain't gonna listen to Be Lasted. So every time I'm writing, and I know he might send something to me, or I might write something and be like, oh, bro, I got some code. I'll write something, record it. He might be like, hold on, I gotta re-record. And it's like we competitive with each other. So with a group, like you want to be competitive with who you with because y'all working together, but it's like it brings out the best. Like when you know somebody just laid down a fire verse, you gotta be like, hold on, wait a minute, like they not finna outdo me. So now y'all sit back and listen, and y'all like, we got this fire song, and then you just allow everybody to be like, oh, WAT had the best verse, or B Last had the best verse. It's like we always in competitive mode with competing with each other, but at the same time, our goal is to put out good quality music.
That's why you all. That's the reason why you all are growing with each other too, because one person grows, you see, like, okay, he done pushed his pen on that verse. Then you like, no, let me go ahead and do better. That's how you all are. And one thing about me, I always support everybody that's on this segment. So I can't wait to see the next project and the next project and keep hearing the growth as you all keep putting out music. So we about to have a little fun since you all are my first group on here. We are going to play a little game. We're going to be playing like a game on who is most likely to, okay? So I'm going to ask you 3 questions since you all will take 3. And you got to let me know who is most likely. You ready?
Yes.
Actually, I got 4. I made it 4 so we can make it even. So the first one is, who is most likely to die first in a horror movie?
Box.
Yeah.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
You be asking questions, yeah. You trying to figure out what's going on, yeah.
Box, definitely Box.
I understand why they say that though. So
why they say?
I mean, it's just my personality, you know. I'm very curious, so you know, it's just I don't know. I might be the first one gone because I ain't gonna make it. I just know I ain't gonna make it.
I'll see where that noise is coming from, pretty much.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So we got that one. Next one. Who is most likely to lose their wallet?
That's all of us, really.
On me.
That's me, man. I'll say me.
Yeah, I'll say Bryson. I'll say me last. Yeah.
I lose my wallet all the time. Like, it's ridiculous. I can keep up with my car keys, but I can't keep up with my wallet. I don't understand that part.
That's weird.
And my wallet got my life in there. There's my driver's license, my money, my bank cards. But I don't know. I can't never have my wallet on me. I think it's me. Yeah. But all of us are, bro.
Keys make noise so you can kind of hear it, but your wallet gone. It's gone.
It just fall out. It just fall out. You don't realize it.
Mm-hmm. So we got you for Bryson. So the next one, who is most likely to help everyone escape out the Jumanji game?
It'll definitely be Laster again. He gonna be like, okay, we gotta do this. All right, and then you know, me and WAT, we just gonna be looking at him like,
are you sure?
We don't know. He's gonna be like, bro, let's go. Like, we gotta go. We ain't got time. I'm just be like, all right,
it's on you.
Lead the way.
It's on you. If we die, we die. So you know.
But the thing is, we trust his judgment. So we trust each other. So hey, we gonna follow you, bro, and we gonna make it together. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. We gonna make it together.
And that's what you make a great group. You trust the person. Now the last one, who is most likely to say something embarrassing to a chick while shooting a shot?
Box.
Box out.
They just coming at me today. I don't understand. I'm really a nice guy. I'm really quiet. So I don't understand why they think I would say something embarrassing. It's probably because since I don't speak up a lot, probably what's gonna come out might come out wrong, and I might not know it. I guess you can put it that way. So I don't know, but.
So that was a way for everybody to get to know all of you all. So I want to know, have the city been supporting you all when it comes to like your music as far as family and friends?
Oh yes. Take three. Man, we have I love our support base, especially from my family, because like man, we just whenever we go out, whenever we say, hey, we got a performance, they gonna show up. They gonna show up and they gonna show out. And it doesn't matter if it's just 15 10 of them and they the only ones rooting for us. They gonna make sure that Take 3 is in the building, and we gonna leave and y'all gonna know that we gone, because Take 3
everybody gonna be screaming,
it's gonna be out of there. So but we really do. I love our fan base, and I love the people that supporting us,
especially the other artists and producers, especially in our circle, like Hilo Key, Fan Rochelle, KP, DJ 2 Code. Like, it's got a lot of people that's in our family that really helps us grow more and just want to do better, like especially with music quality and quantity as well. So we just want to make sure that we put out the best product for all our supporters.
That's the support system, and I really like the fact that you all have each other and you all have peers that's able to recommend you all to me like Farron did. And if you guys know any artists, let them know. I love having new artists on the show. I'm open to everybody. So what is next for Take 3? What do you all have coming up? Give us the 411.
Be last.
Yeah.
Take one the mixtape. So, you know, I think it's unique because we are Take 3. So the first little mixtape we're gonna drop is Take 1. We kind of getting, you know, groovy with it, having a little fun. We're not taking the route that we took on J From 2, which is a really dope album that I know we done said and mentioned it so many times on this show so far. But for those who's listening and will listen, go listen to J From 2. It's a classic album. It's a classic album for us from the city, from it's a classic album from track 1 all the way to track 19. But Take 1 is just giving you, you know, a glimpse of number one, the evolving of our pen, the evolving of the production, the evolving of the quality of our music. And we having a lot of more fun, and we getting really busy with, you know what I'm saying, with our trap bag. You know, it ain't more so just a lot of J From 2 was very, very was trap soul, but it was more like R&B. It's like when you get to, you know, even for Sorry for the Taste, like when you listen to Dip and Dip, like it's trappy, but it's that trap. It's like soul, but it's trappy. You know, Cruising is like you playing that. If you play Cruising in a car, you know what I'm saying, and you hear the bass and you know what I'm saying, you rocking with it. It's like you hear somebody like put your threes in the air, like you vibing with it. It's like everything is a different vibe, and it's like we want to keep giving new content, because I know like a lot of times with artists, like when you get so comfortable and complacent with doing something, you stay right there. You don't grow musically. So that's what we want to continue to grow musically. So Take 1, the mixtape, is coming really soon.
Music
videos is coming really soon. We was actually gonna have an actual music video, but we were supposed to perform at a local event in Arkansas, but it ended up getting canceled. So we was gonna shoot our music. We was gonna shoot our like music video as like a live performance. It was gonna be real dope. But we got some more performances, like getting ourselves back out there performing, traveling a little more, and just being more consistent. And we got some collaborative projects that a couple of artists from the city that want to work with us, that we've been in talks and we've been in works about. You know, we actually, you know, recorded some songs. It was one song that we was gonna put on the mixtape, but we can't put it on the mixtape because one of the artists is like, he gotta have it, so it's okay. But we got some collaborative projects coming up. But Take 1, the mixtape is coming soon. We got 2 more in the chamber that's ready to go. So when you get Take 1, Take 2, Take 3 will be coming in the near future. And so, you know, just be on the lookout, and it's coming. Like, we ain't just saying that it's coming. It's Take 1 is practically almost done. We got a couple songs that we gotta knock out and, you know, piece together, but Take 1 is practically done, and that's what we at with it.
Yes, I can't wait to check it out. And one thing about here, once you're on this show, I'll always support. So anytime you all have new projects coming out, I'm gonna share and tag you all. And I also have the What's playlist on Apple and Spotify, where I'm going to be adding 2 of your singles. So when we have the new project come out, I'll be adding 2 more singles. I want to thank you all so much for being a part of this segment. How was that, C-Rick, Cool, and Gio?
Hey, man, we appreciate you. We just want y'all to know, you know what I'm saying, 3's up, 3's down. You know what we about to do. If you don't know who we are Take 3, TAK3. Follow us on Instagram at TAK3INC. We streaming on all platforms. Go get Sorry for the Takes.
Sorry for the Takes.
You missing out. Sorry for the Takes is out right now. Streaming on all platforms. Yes. You heard it here first. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate y'all.
Y'all promoting. I really love that too. Like Take 3, they're 3 songs, but they are like really dope. And then definitely after I listened to the 3, I was like, I kept going back.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, just want to say thank you so much for watching the show. Hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, share, and of course, hit that subscription button. I am grateful for every view, whether you like me or you don't. And don't forget, I got a podcast too. There are exclusive episodes on that podcast, so don't forget to go check that out as well. They're on Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Pandora. Baby, I'm everywhere, okay? And follow me on social media. I'm Kayla Got the 411 on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Tumblr. Baby, like I said, I'm everywhere. Thank you again for watching the show, and I'll see you on the next episode of Kayla Got the 411.